Yesterday. I want to thank you again. I just want to say a few words really quick before we go ahead with the show so that we can get this thing done and over with for the 7th year of the Black I.A.M. Awards. In this journey of the Black I.A.M. Awards, first of all, I've been doing award shows now for 11 years. Before it was the Black I.A.M. Awards, it was the We Are Black History Every Day, Legacy, and Humanitarian Awards. Shouts out to the Atrium where I first started my award show. Mr. Terry and his crew introduced me into the venue space to start what I knew that was an assignment on my life, but I didn't understand at that time the true assignment. On Monday, I turned 50 years old. And the reason why I'm thankful even the more is because I can look back over my life and I can think things over. And I can think when I didn't even know that I would make it past 18, when I didn't know that I would make it past 12, when I didn't know that I would make it past 8, because those were very traumatic years of my life. However, 50 years later, I'm still here and I'm still standing. And this year, the 7th year of the award show, the Most High told me to honor 50 or more honorees, because in your year of Jubilee, this is a year that's going to take you into a place that you've never been before. So I have an expectancy of this year of my life, not only for me, but for the accountability of those who are around. I don't know if you understand, honorees, that you have been set up when you walked into these premises. You have been set up because this award show is not just an award show where we honor you. It is also an award show of accountability. Does anybody know what that word means? If you don't, let me tell you what it means. It means that you are responsible for something, and now you have no choice, because if you're not walking in it, then you won't see the fruits of your labor, no matter what it is. There's one thing that I want everybody to understand. The Black I.A.M. Awards is a segment, or it is a part of the rebirth of the Black nation. When I founded the rebirth of the Black nation, I didn't even understand what that meant. But today I do understand that it is a form of ministry that's going to bring people back to the one that gives us life every day in the midst of everything that's going on in this world system. There's a lot of people that want to get in the world system, get into these dark forces and all of these things that exist in this world system, but some people have assignments in their life to go against the grain, and I just happen to be one of those people. I'm one of those people because when I seen things that other people didn't see, when I heard things that other people didn't hear, when I would speak things and they would happen, and I was in the quote-unquote walls of quote-unquote what we call the church, until I realized in my growth that the church is in me. And when I walk in the building, I change the atmosphere. And so when you understand your assignment, when it comes to our people, when I'm talking about our people, let me explain to you what Black I.A.M. stands for. It stands for Beautiful Living Ancestors Controlling Kingdoms, Irreplaceable, Amazing Melanin. What does that mean? When I wake up every day, if I cannot look at myself in the mirror and see beauty, not only in the carnal mirror, but in the spiritual mirror, then I have not gotten to the place of understanding what Black really is. All right. Every day that I wake up, I have another opportunity to come correct, to get it right, to walk in my purpose, to walk in my calling, and to understand who I am, which first starts with healing. We have to understand that every day that we're alive, life gives us life so that we can live. Living is not just existing. ancestors because someone is always going to come after us. You see my grandchildren up here? I have 16 of them. And that journey is a journey that most women my age have never seen. And even women that are double my age have never seen. I am so grateful to be called Mama because Mama means mom twice. That means I have double responsibility. So every day that I wake up, I'm beautiful, I'm living because I'm walking in my purpose. I'm an ancestor because I have to leave an example to those who come after me. And even while I'm here, I'm living ancestor. So that means that I also have to be an example to those who are around me. I don't know if you understand, but an invitation and an assignment is two different things. We're invited to a lot of things, and it's our choice. But an assignment is something that you really don't have a choice of. So the Black I.A.M. Awards is an assignment on my life. It is an assignment to transition what the world system has done to bring darkness to our people and to bring our people into the light by holding them accountable for who they are and also whose they are. So, it's designed for us to control the kingdom that surround us. That's whatever the Most High has graced you with as a responsibility. It is your responsibility to walk in that. Irreplaceable because contrary to popular belief, we are the majority. We're not the minority. Anywhere that you go, you're going to find melanated people. I don't care what their nationality is. I don't even care what they want to identify as. But the melanin in our skin is what keeps us connected. We are amazing. And our melanin is very, very important. So I stand before you today, not just as an award show. I was going through things and I said, you know what? Any person that has an assignment on their life, the end result of that assignment is not to look at the things that happened before or during or even after the assignment. But the thing that you have to look at is why the assignment was so relevant. I stand before you today because there's people in this room that have done a lot of amazing things. Yeah. And because of that, they deserve honor that Hollywood and their sector and all of the evil things would never give them. But I also stand before you to tell you, you're not only being honored, but you're also being held accountable to continue to do the things that you do to make us a better people. So with that being said, I just want to tell you all something. I love you, and I say that from the bottom of my heart. But when you know better, you do better, and when you know better, you say better. So I used to say, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I changed that, and I say, I love you, and there is something you can do about it. You can learn how to love yourself more than I do. And the reason why is because you have to tap into who you are in order to change this whole entire world system. When I was in ministry and I preached all over, I realized eventually the Most High drew me from being incarcerated again. Incarcerated again. Any of you that don't know my story, I'm not going to go into it right now, but I do give God the glory for the outcome of my story. You can read my book, The Epiphany of Loving Myself, with the theme, When Did I Learn to Love Me? It's me and 13 other authors. Because healing is something that we have to teach our people. We have a lot of issues, and we call them, we try to sweep them up under the rug. They call them mental illnesses so that they can put us on medicine. But a lot of our issues are mental health issues, which means that there's some trauma that forced us to react to life different than what it's really supposed to be. And I know if anybody can be honest about it, we all have had mental health issues. And so the thing is learning how to heal so that we can be everything that the Most High created us to be. Again, I call the Most High life, because every day that we wake up, no matter who you are, no matter where you were born, there's one thing that you have to agree with me on. And if you don't, you're a liar. And that's that the same spirit that woke me up this morning is the same spirit that gave you that same wake up. Now what we choose to do with it and how we act in it, that's on us individually. And that has to do with your individual walk. But let's go ahead and get this award show on and going so that the Accountability Act is forced upon every honoree here. When you leave here today, it's not for you to leave here just thinking that you've arrived because you got an award. It's for you to have an understanding that the reason that I'm being honored is because I have to give honor where honor is due. And that's to the one that gives me life every day. So it's my responsibility and that's my accountability to walk in who I was created to be before I was even formed in my mother's womb. So I want to thank all of you again for attending the 7th annual B.L.A.C.K Awards. When I originally started the B.L.A.C.K Awards, it was very emotional to me because my best friend, who was one day younger, she was born on August the 20th. I was born on August 21st, same exact age, and she died on her 41st birthday. But the other thing that I want to leave to you is this. She died not because of the normal things that people think, okay, she had cancer, she had this, she had that. She died because she spoke death on herself. She used to say, I'm going to die about time I'm 40 because my mother died at 40. And she lived one day to be 41, and then she died. All I'm saying to you with that story is this. Timing is not ours. Our purpose is not ours. It's our assignment, it's what we're supposed to do. But every day we're supposed to live for the assignments that we have on our lives. And we have to always speak positivity over ourselves because life and death lie in the power of your tongue. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for Dr. Harris. Make some noise.